What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and we got Kat back.
I'm back. There's less of me missing some parts.
I honestly think there's more of her. I feel like Groucho Marx.
See more of her. For sure. What? How those eggs got into my pajamas, I'll never know.
Seriously,
I'm showing ankle this week, guys.
I don't know what that means. What is?
It's me. Sorry. They're actually okay. It's me. Oh.
Hey, we're actually okay! We did it!
It was really painful. Somebody kept taking my meds.
Was it you?
It was you.
That was me.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll be surprised how easy it is to sneak Vicodin out of a hospital.
We found out it's harder to sneak meds into a hospital.
We actually did. Mine was a joke, but yeah. They don't like you having your own medication, which makes sense. But it was.
They tried to put it in the safe. When we just brought it so we wouldn't forget what I was taking.
Yeah. There's a lot of confusing medication names.
There was a lot of scheduling. I don't like to schedule like that. And it was like this every 2 hours, and this it was very much next to normal. Take the blue one with the green one, but not
take
the pink triangle.
Yeah, whenever you say something is like next to normal when it's happening in your own life, that's not typically a good sign.
It's not like I can play the piano beautifully. No.
I can play the piano beautifully when somebody else is actually playing the piano for me and I'm just faking it.
And Mozart was crazy.
Isn't the microphone supposed to be?
I don't know if we're supposed to be talking or not, and I'm unsure.
Pro stereo.
This one?
Yeah.
Great.
Did you do anything nerdy?
Bring it back up to 8. Yeah.
I tried to get one of my nurses to come to a fake con, and she didn't show up. And she said D&D felt like it was too nerdy for her, and I was like, I don't know that much about you, Emily, but you collect Pokemon cards.
I was about to say, she had Pokemon pins on her badge.
She collected...
Yeah.
And she's like, and I'm like, do you play the card game? And she goes, yeah, but not with those cards. And I was like, oh, honey, you're going to be nerdy at FateCon.
Yeah, that's really the pot calling the kettle a pot.
And she said, you look like you have a question. And I said, you have a husband? She goes, and kids too. Okay, well, I guess some nerds do get up to stuff. I wouldn't know.
Great.
That's it. Other than that, it was just the less fun stuff to talk about. We
did binge Scrubs for the first time in many, many years, I think for both of us. It is
That sounds a lot better.
absolutely like our family's show, and rewatching it was actually a lot of fun. We house sat for some friends of ours whose cat tried to crawl in my mouth while I was trying to sleep. That was fun.
Yeah, it's like you're not a spider, butters. That's how you interfere that a lot of people are.
Yeah, I don't have to statistically eat 3 of you every year. Or is it 3?
I don't know. I think they said,
but I think it's also debunked.
Not true.
Thoroughly, absolutely not true.
And of course, spiders, George.
Yes, an outlier and should not have been counted.
What else? Yeah, you did some stuff. You did some like acting stuff and some dragging stuff around sets.
Yeah, I have bruises all over me from a set I was on last weekend, but it was fun. And I'm doing another one this weekend. And I promise I will remember to post a single picture this time. I always get on sets and I take a couple of pictures and I never remember to post any of them and shout people out. I just forget. You get busy.
I haven't been busy in months.
No.
If you want to watch me get appendicitis, make sure to check out the last episode of New Toronto, the campaign. You can watch it happen live, on screen. That's literally what's happening.
Actively goes into organ failure.
Yeah.
We're about halfway through, right?
Oh, no, from the beginning.
No, from the beginning.
going poorly inside of me. Mm-hmm. But it didn't rupture till like the day later.
That's true. So Sunday night. That was a fun car ride.
I got to ride in an ambulance. I got to try the best drugs that they put in your, like in an IV, and it's just so fast. You feel better.
Nice.
You should be seen and not heard.
Take that one. Magnet.
It's not as bad as when it first started, Jay says. That's true about our entire show.
Extreme.
Wait,
A self-burn. Those are rare.
I'm not hosting on it at first, so.
That's true. No, you
But,
were
like-
pristine when you first came.
Oh
on.
yeah, just so many expressions, so much tone of voice. Just nailed it from the very beginning. There is no difference in being behind the camera and in front of it.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah. So that was nice.
Right, she's going to be over here now.
okay.
Rizzo, what do you gotta say?
My mic's...
Oh, just don't eat whatever that is. There's a little bitty baby that is attempting to eat whatever's on the floor, honey.
You have more. Ooh, wow, rude. You have more to talk about. I'm sure you would have to.
I mean, I could go into a full-blown review of Silk Song. Now, I think I said last week on the show, I did finish Silk Song. I'm already halfway through a second playthrough of Silk Song because I immediately, it's something that I do a lot of times with TV shows and with video games is when I finish them, I go back and start it over just to kind of see where it went, which I realize is a very strange thing to do. But I went back and restarted, and astonishingly to me, I did indeed get good. I like bosses that would have taken me 2 dozen tries the first time would take me like 3. So like those especially Act 3, honestly, it makes you get better at the game, which is not something that I've really like experienced and had such a clear this is what happened that I actually got so much better at the game. So I am like kind of replaying it. But also because I can't afford the $700 that it would take for me to actually start Ghosts of Yotei, which is why the game that I would love to be playing right now. Jason said it was absolutely amazing. But Silk Song, like, oh, it's so good. People that are saying it's too hard, I know what they're talking about, and I honestly agree. It's really frustrating. I rage quit so many times. But I think it works. Still one of my top 5 probably favorite games of all time. Hollow Knight still is the number 1 slot. What's up?
Can I hear you a little bit, Kat?
No. What? Can you hear me a little bit? You can hear me. I was talking, but all I have to talk about is laying in a hospital bed or in my own bed.
You wanna go, we
Or
can go
sometimes
right
in
now.
Christian's
I don't care.
bed, but that sounds weird.
I'm just working on trying to get this working better.
There's just
adding some
not a
Jason
lot
into
of
the sound here.
activity that was happening from my end. What do you guys think? We could talk more about drugs.
She's good.
Talk about the rarer signs of appendicitis.
Bring it up a little bit.
She had your mic.
And talk about Kid
She's on this one.
Icarus
Is she on
Yes.
this one now?
No, I'm on this one
and
now.
Super Mario 3, which is not exactly like
I was talking about
groundbreaking new news, as they've both
Doesn't
been out
matter.
there for
I mean,
some time. They're still good.
Okay,
Dude,
now
I
I'm
don't
just
know,
going to
I'm
keep that
rusty
fearful. Okay,
and
we're
my
good.
brain doesn't work.
Okay, yeah, had to do some sound checking and stuff real quick. Apologies for that.
That's what you get for demanding we be exactly on time.
I might be too loud is the problem, so. Yeah, I could come down a little bit, but I think that's pretty much as good as it's going to get. Wow, we just like everything changed from the week. Is just,
You
I
sound
don't.
staticky as hell, Jason.
I'm going to turn my mic off and turn it back on.
You know, it's funny is fully half of us have worked IT and fully half of us have worked sound. But it's tricky. I don't know. What else? It is October. We're not doing our October horror movie bonanza thing right now.
Maybe my game needs to come down like 5. Might help.
Because staying awake is hard. I've slept a lot.
Yeah. Also, horror tends to make you clench muscles, and that's...
So just going to wait for that to catch
I've heard that's not good.
I'm just going to talk normally so I can let my mic catch up. And what was I going to say? I'm a couple hours into Ghost of Yote now, about 67 hours, and I'm having a blast.
A couple is 67?
67 hours, yeah.
Yeah, you should really judge him. Judge
It's
him on the
really
hours.
fun.
Judge him on
Yeah,
the hours.
go ahead, Miss 300
No, I
hours.
want you.
I haven't played 300 hours. I
mean,
was very
that was
explicit that I
good.
have not played. No, I still haven't played.
You probably played 300 hours now.
No, I'm sitting at like 150.
Okay, yeah, I actually sound better now. There we go. Hey, we got this working, guys.
Jace is right. Even if you don't touch the settings, gremlins get to it and fuck
Seriously.
it up. That's true. That happens. It's because Jason keeps feeding and watering them after midnight, though.
The soundboard?
The gremlins.
Oh, yeah.
Probably need to bring Cass's gain down a little bit, so.
Got it.
What else?
I don't know. I don't know why the game was so spicy. We literally did not mess with anything from last week. So,
Jace told you, gremlins.
I mean, I have cats.
Jason, the scene, it's freezing up on scenes again, so we're just not going to be able to switch cameras this show either. We just started, I don't know what to tell you.
Control-Alt-Delete Task Manager.
So stop the stream.
No.
I snuck in last night and messed with everything.
Oh, that is my butt in a...
I have it on good authority. You were watching Slow Horses last night.
Which is just, it's good and it shouldn't be. And it's so good. I have it on good authority is a weird way to say I was there.
I was actually physically sitting less than 10 feet away
Yeah.
from you. I feel like that's relatively good authority. Eyewitness.
Did it on its own, but it took...
I didn't say inaccurate way to say it. I just said it's a weird way to say it. Like there's reportings of my goings on. We're not that level of famous.
I heard through the grapevine,
Okay.
through me sitting there and watching you.
That's not, I don't know how I heard it through the grape. I don't know how grapevine came to be used that way. But being the next grape cluster of grapes, or even several grapes down on a single cluster of grapes, is not hearing it through the grapevine.
Yes.
Like I was the second grape,
Yeah.
and you were the grape where they ran
I
out
don't
of.
think of grapes
we'll
as the
see how
messengers.
I am.
I guess I was thinking, I always
think
thought
I'm
that a grapevine
looking
was
okay
like
for
when we
now.
used to tie
All right,
a
let me get back over
string
here and do
between
the show.
two cups. I thought of that as the grapevine. But it was,
Okay,
it was like a
well-
telephone cord.
It's no, it's like a vineyard.
I hate the
like,
gremlins. The gremlins will really just mess things up on a show. I'm sorry for putting my butt in the camera, by the way, everybody. Apologies about that.
They're not sorry.
Don't say sorry. Say you're welcome. Is this
Okay.
show going to get more newsy or less newsy?
It's
up to
pretty much
everybody.
just gone off the rails. We're going to try to do this thing now. I'm hating my microphone though, but anyway. All right, cool. Well, I'll work on that later. I was fixing other things. Sorry. All right. So anyway, yes, thank you for joining us for an episode of Super Cool Nerd Show with some difficulties. I am Jason the X. Over here, there's Cass.
My name is Cass.
Over here, returning. Been a while.
Thieving siblings. Cat.
Cat.
I'm Cat, I think.
Are you going to die on us on the show again? I mean, as much as I would love the ratings, no.
Oh, that would be good. We'll see.
Snuff. YouTube doesn't like snuff films.
No,
I
they
think.
They love snuff films. They get in trouble with them. They'd rather do shock collars. Am I right? Those who know.
Sure.
No, streamers suck. Anyway. And over there is Cora, turning the
Who is,
knobs and making...
Who we stress out every show, but we are so grateful for her being here. That's why I'm changing a microphone because mine is not working right. So we're just going to work off Cat's mic. So there we go.
I have a mic. It's right here. You see it? It's here.
I do see it. Hi. All right, so.
We're making Jason uncomfortable is the vibe.
No,
Wouldn't want to deprive anyone of the views.
should we take it down and return or something?
I mean, I don't know if that's gonna work. It's doing the thing it did last week where it takes like almost a full minute to go to the next scene, and then it works and then it stops doing that. So I don't know what you want to do because I don't know what the fix is because it was doing that before show.
I say we roll with it and just like work on it for next time.
Okay, cool.
I mean, that's what we did last week. I don't
All right, so yeah, we got
No,
this.
I get it, but like,
We'll do some test broadcasts and try to figure out what's going on with XSplit. I don't know why you guys do this to me every show. They actually did change up the billing here recently, and I don't think that had anything to do with it, but we have like a lifetime billing and starting to not want you guys anymore. So
Yep.
yeah. Okay. Cool. I think you're muted, so just bring yourself.
I know I'm muted.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and just do some news for the week. We're going to get through this and figure out what happened with all the audio and everything this week. So anyway, I do want to talk about something that, wow. Sorry. I keep hearing the show and the audio just like went to crap and I don't know what happened.
So just to clarify, I'm not switching scenes. Like,
I mean, I'd like to, but you're saying that XSplit is having problems, so. This is a real failure on XSplit's part, and I don't know what to do about it. I understand everybody doing live shit like this. Sometimes things just go off the rails, and perhaps it's time to move on to something else to do this.
Jason, your mic isn't kept picking up. Like it's on, but I'm not seeing it move.
No, I turned off my mic and I joined to Kat's receiver just because mine was sounding like very staticky, and I don't know what.
Okay.
I don't know what to do about that right now. We're just gonna roll with it. I'm hoping that my audio just will get better. It won't, but anyway, let's talk about some news this week. So one that's been in my craw a little bit, and that has been EA has been acquired by a Saudi Arabian company, and this is not good for us as gamers. So to give you the full details. Electronic Arts has been acquired by PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners for $55 billion. Secondly, I'm going to tell you, EA was not worth that. I don't know why. I can't listen to the audio anymore. It's so bad. Also, they call themselves the Global Interactive Entertainment Company. $55 billion for PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners. They have acquired 100% of EA, and to get into it, this is okay. So I guess he's going to be the former chairman. Looking ahead, we will continue to push boundaries of entertainment, sports, and technology, unlocking new opportunities. Together with our partners, we will create transformative experiences to inspire generations to come. I am more energized than ever about the future we are building. So let me talk about the future. Saudi Arabia has been on a desperate campaign to sports wash and change their image, and that has been by throwing a lot of money at a lot of things like, say, WWE, holding shows there. Even though the women on the roster have to abide by rules that the males on the roster don't have to. Not really a fan of that, but so much to the fact that they actually have acquired WrestleMania, the largest wrestling event that WWE puts on. Will be held now not this year. They're going back to Vegas this next one around, but Saudi Arabia will be holding WrestleMania. Of course, you could still go to WrestleMania if you wanted to pay upwards of $1,000 for the cheap seats. And let's mention you have to actually go to Saudi Arabia. And as someone that has been to Saudi Arabia, I would recommend going. They are actually trying to improve their tourist industry, and this is one of the ways they are trying to clean up their image, if you would. Let me tell you a couple ways why this is a bad thing. EA Games is is a big leader in the gaming industry here in the U.S. This gives this country a lot of influence within our country. And also, there are some political ramifications on this as well. Because a couple of senators, amazingly also, this deal got done during a government shutdown. I won't get into all that. But there's a matter of some improprieties where, Jared Kushner, who is the son-in-law of our current president, is sitting on the board of Affinity Partners and receiving an investment of $2 billion right before this deal took place.
So weird.
A couple of senators, let's see, there's Richard Blumenthal and Elizabeth Warren are expressing profound concern over the foreign influence and national security risks that are coming with this takeover. And you best believe they are. I would hate to malign another country, but I'm going to, because Saudi Arabia has participated in some truly horrendous acts against just basic friggin' humanity.
Yeah.
Chopping up a journalist was like their last horrible thing they did. But women can drive there, so that's something now. This image that they're trying to portray and the deals that they're making with our current government, I've never really been a fan of. And as much as I, admittedly, crapped on EA regularly, this was a bad move. However, the deal has not finished. It is supposed to finish sometime in Q1 2017, I thought, was what it was.
2027?
Yes, 2027. Let me make sure of that. Hold on.
It finishing in 2017 would take some doing.
Sorry. I mean, not 2017. Nope. Already done. Never mind that. So this deal is done. It is, I'm sorry, Q1 FY 27 is when it was approved by EA's, it is expected to close. So, yeah, there's going to be still a lot of work with it, but to think that this deal is not going to happen due to public outcry, absolutely not. This is going down. This is happening, and a major video game opening is going to be solely owned by a government.
Yep.
Not a company, a government.
And while it's not a surprise to anyone sitting in this room that EA sold out in a bigger way than they had before, it's still disappointing. I'm just saying, they've been a sellout.
They could change their name to Sold Out the Video Game Company.
Yeah. Sold abroad, or no, that's not. I was trying to get to EA, and I was so focused on the abroad part that I missed that sold doesn't start with an E. E sold abroad.
Not yet. E-sold. That's how you know it was over the internet.
No, it's like if you have esports, you have to have e-sales.
E-sold, yeah.
E-sold abroad, EA.
Horrendous. Bad move.
I don't even know how many ways to describe this as a bad move, but we'll see. I mean, I can't predict the future.
They're not going to lose FIFA's support.
Oh no, that's blood money to begin with.
Yeah.
FIFA is all about
very much my point. Like
selling out to any and everything that FIFA's a terrible organization.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can't out evil FIFA. Is what I'm saying. So they would continue, I assume. To
I'm just looking forward to Blizzard, owned by North Korea.
Core, can you turn that mic?
It's accordion music and everything. Diablo with accordion music. On the bright side, seeing the big bad of Diablo just be America would be amusing.
Yeah, and not entirely inappropriate.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else past that, so yeah, EA gone overseas in the worst way possible. We'll see what the future holds.
Official statement from SCNS is,
Yeah, not a fan. I wasn't a fan of EA to begin with, and now even less so.
EA garbage.
Oh, they
Has
tried
been for a
to
long
recruit me to work for them, EA,
Did they?
at one point. Yeah, they wanted me to be part of their internal recruiting team to hire cloud servers. It was hard to turn down because it would have been extremely lucrative to recruit cloud engineers.
Yeah.
You're talking about commissions of 150 to 200K per person that I was able to get on board. So that was tempting. But I know who EA is.
Yeah.
Oh.
And really, once you know who EA is, it's hard to do anything for them.
I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know who Madden is.
I mean,
I got less enthusiastic.
I've never played a Madden game ever.
No.
So
I don't like
can't think of
sports
anything
games.
I would,
That's not my thing.
anything I would love to play less than just like playing a sports game, like sitting around. Anyway, yeah, we'll see what the
are
future holds. Yeah, real sports are great, but
Yeah, no, not about
the
it.
same game every year, because EA is known for repeating the same game every. I wonder who the bad guys are going to be in some of the Call of Duty games.
That's what I was thinking.
Because I mean, it is low hanging fruit to use. You know,
It's got to be like the gays, right?
It's us. It's us in
It's
this room.
like it's
That are the
everyone
bad
in this
guys.
room.
good luck
It's
with the
going to
Mo-
be Antifa.
Good luck with the Mo Kings protest this Saturday, all my fellow Antifa. I mean, not fellow. Ooh, wait a minute.
Oh no! of
I mean, out of myself.
we would never.
No, we're FA.
I'm like the
obviously. We're not
treasurer for
Antifa.
Antifa. If you,
Antifa,
they
we got
don't
no
trust me
money.
with the money. That's why they don't have any money. I'm the treasurer. I keep spending it on
Yeah,
toys.
we keep wanting to share some of the social and some of the wealth, and that's just not very FA of us. So no, we have no treasurer. We're also not very organized. It's one thing they do right in most cases.
Einstein.
Build an empire, get them all together. Anyway,
You want something there,
the
Kat?
world.
You want to get some of this?
So I have news that sounds bad, but is not bad to me. Anyway, so who watched Ahsoka season 1?
Absolutely.
Half of it.
Did you only
first
watch
half.
half of it because there wasn't enough contrast to get you through the second half of the season? I'm not talking about characters. I'm talking about the flattest scenes I have ever seen. Took a lot of crap for it. There are good things to say about it. Rosario Dawson is an icon and is perfect face for her character. Like, and the young one, who's the young one?
Ariana Greenblatt.
Yeah, she was good.
Yeah.
She's really cute.
Oh yeah, she's like popping up everywhere, like in a child role. She was a little.
She's just so cute.
she was little Gamora.
So cute. And in Scotland, at Scotland Comic Con, which has to be, what, like 10 people? Like, Scotland is not a
Wow.
big place. But Rosario Dawson was there, and she said that season 2 has a lower budget. And I read an article earlier today that was like, so things are going to get flatter and flatter and flatter. And I was like, no. Have you ever seen an indie film that was just in thoroughly neutral tones? Like, you can't do it. It takes a lot of money to be like, oh, but look at the difference in these subtle shades of gray. This can almost only be good for it. They're going to have to back off some of the CGI, which they needed to back off some of the CGI. And they're smart enough, I think, to not do bad CGI. They're going to have to do more practical everything. And I think that's a good thing for the show. What do you guys think?
Limitation breeds creativity, and I think what was it? The Acolyte is one of the most expensive television shows ever produced, and suffered from a lot of pretty intense writing issues.
Camel by committee sort of stuff.
Yeah, so actually, I think this is very, very good news for Ahsoka season 2. I am a little bit worried about their already maybe not amazing stunt work. Ahsoka in the cartoons is one of the fastest
Oh yeah,
force fighters
she's a saber swinger.
ever, and she wasn't in the live action show, and that was something that was disappointing to see. So like that's really the only thing that I would be concerned about.
I mean,
the rest of
it's-
it I think is good news.
That's not expensive. That was just careless.
And so yeah, I honestly think limitations breed creativity.
I'm still gonna watch it. Star Wars. I crave all things Star Wars. I'm gonna watch. I'll criticize later, but I'm watching.
I actually think it will be a better season. I think the season will
Decent
grow.
chance. Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot of nostalgia for it for me as well because of we got people from Rebels in there. Seeing Hera again and played by the real life wife of Ian McGregor, which I just love that.
It's precious.
Also, y'all fans were not very calm about Hera, but so I mean, neither was I. But
Sometimes you shouldn't be calm about a good thing
No,
that you
no.
see. You should be excited and enthusiastic and vocal.
I mean, David Tennant. You know, we had David Tennant in there. We got to finally look. For me, it was revisiting all that stuff from the drop off of Rebels and everything that happened. You know, losing Ezra. You know, them reuniting and Sabine, and then losing each other again, and him getting Kanan's lightsaber part. That was like big for me. So yeah, there was a lot of nostalgia because Rebels was one of the best shows ever. So of course I was locked in on Ahsoka.
I didn't know Rebels was required reading, so I was thoroughly confused.
Rebels is required reading, period.
Okay, but I didn't know that.
Yeah,
so.
but like you're one of those that's like you should watch all of Lost and then we should talk about it. And I'm like,
But
I don't have
Rebels
time
is
to do
amazing.
8 seasons of whatever to have a conversation.
Rebels from episode 1 was amazing work.
Honestly, I think they should have marketed Ahsoka differently. If they had marketed it more as
There's-
Rebels
it's
season 4.
Always marketing. That was our argument with Transformers 1. Marketing sucked on that movie.
Yeah.
And it was a good movie, which was
But
terrible.
I started Ahsoka and I was like, oh, this new character called Sabine, that's cool. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely. And then they were like, and Ezra, oh, Ezra, we have to go get Ezra.
I didn't see. Okay, I can see from your point of view how that might be a
is
problem.
that?
I
Okay.
do have to disagree. I did feel like it was marketed to me, but I don't see as much marketing as you do. I did feel like it was marketed as Rebel, but I probably only saw a preview or two and didn't like read anything about it or see people talk about it or much of that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not going to get a lot of this, but like, but yeah, you definitely would have engaged more with the marketing than I did.
Yeah.
So probably just wrong on it, but I did feel like Rebels was required reading, and maybe that's why I wasn't as into it.
But see, you're missing the point. It's not required reading for Ahsoka. It's just required reading. Because
Sure.
it's a great series.
Sure.
So
Anyway,
that what is it? But prerequisites are a thing. Like for college, they're a thing. Like you have to take this class, or
It would
this
help.
class won't make any sense.
it would have helped.
I'm just saying, I shouldn't have been able to register for Ahsoka without first taking Rebels.
There's a lot of things you shouldn't have registered for, so anyway.
No, I don't know what that means.
The Republican Party.
Hold on. I'm not taking away voting rights and stuff.
Not yet.
No, not that. Anyway.
We're not married. We'll be fine.
Oh, oof.
Oh, bad
The
song
horrors.
goes. Anyway, the horrors will continue until morale gets better.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, but Ahsoka season 2, I'm so excited for it. I'm
I
going to
think it's
watch.
good news.
Do we have a timeline?
It's Sunday.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
Absolutely fair.
Fiscal year 2017.
Hopefully after Star Wars Starfighter.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because I cannot. Well, no, we've still got
Oh,
Mandalorian and
no,
Grogu,
yeah.
which looks pretty good. So, hey, we,
I have no idea what you're
I
talking about.
checked
I've
out.
been asleep for most of the
Mandalorian and
past
Grogu was
several
a
months.
trailer for it's an upcoming movie with the Mandalorian. Never mind. Okay.
And also Grogu, I've heard.
Literally
Both
asleep
of them.
for most of the last
Are you
few
going to be able to
months.
go this week for a story?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was just trying to say, in the chat, Sean Harvey
Hey, Sean.
pointed out, I heard they were doing Darth Maul for Obi-Wan Season 2.
Ooh.
They had confirmed they weren't doing Obi-Wan Season 2. I might be
yeah.
quite a bit behind.
Yeah, I think they're doing Obi-Wan season 2. They got to.
Do you think they're doing... are they going to do Ray Park voiced over by Sam Witwer? Or are they, like, how?
I don't know.
How Darth Maul?
I don't know. He's still alive now.
No, I'm saying, yeah, but I'm saying in the
Still
Phantom Menace
alive
he's
now.
voiced by Peter Serafinowicz,
Mhm.
but in Clone Wars he's voiced by Sam Witwer. And
I say go with Sam Witwer.
I would say go with Sam Witwer.
As long as they have Ray Parks doing the live.
Yeah. And I think they will.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I think
like
Ray could actually
Parks.
pull off. No, we don't want him to voice. Never mind. That's why we had him as Snake Eyes.
No.
Nope.
No.
Anyway,
I don't want to hear him. I just want to see him.
Corey, you want to regale us with your story this week? Please don't be
He's looking
sweeping
at
it.
me. I'm sorry, I was trying to see if it would let me put up the dual cam so I could at least be on screen. It'll pop up eventually, I guess. Oh, look, there it is.
There you go.
There it is. Fun fact, I looked into this issue. This has been an issue for 9 years.
What the?
The the delay in scene change.
Well, I'm just going to delete the whole thing and then just rebuild it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Somebody make a new XSplit, please.
It's called OBS.
Or StreamYard. Or not StreamYard.
Sorry. Please.
I actually did want to say that I did forget Ace Weekend story last week, so I did have 5 stories last week.
Wild.
Hold on 1 second.
It doesn't count.
Like hell, it doesn't.
I mean, you already broke the record. So, why'd you do that?
Be nice to her.
1 second, I forgot to write down the date. I can't even type in numbers.
Dates are a weak point this week, I think.
They really
Those are
are.
always my weak point.
Oh, and Jason in the chat. It has been 0 days.
Yeah.
It's always going to be 0 days because I will never shut the fuck up until everyone plays Suikoden. Yay. No, it was just that the Suikoden manga for Suikoden Starleap does have a release date, and it'll start going into serialization November 5th of this year.
Oh,
That's
soon.
so soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to drop that information real fast because I forgot it as a reminder. The mangaka for it will be the same creator for the Suikoden 3 manga, which was very beautiful and very well done. And now on to my actual stories for the week. Alright, in the vein of manga, Kodansha, the manga publisher, is gonna have a manga academy for international fans.
Ooh.
They announced that they're going to have a website that'll be accessible by all fans across the world, and it's a guide for mangaka outside of Japan to learn how the manga publishing process works in Japan. They've got several comments from some of their creators, such as Makoto Yukimura of Vinland Saga, Peach Pit from Shugochara, Hajime Isayama from Attack on Titan, and Murayuki Kaneshiro and Yusuke Nomura from Blue Lock. So they have comments from them regarding the publishing side. There's a cursory overview on the website as well, and there's also a case study by Spanish mangaka Juan Alabrayan, who makes a manga about the journey of publishing in Japan.
That is the most meta, crazy shit
I
I've
know,
ever
right?
heard in my life.
It's in the same vein of the manga that is about being an artist in Artist Alley
Yeah.
and attending conventions.
Yeah.
This is a thing. No, I'm sorry. Go on.
In addition to all of this, they're doing one thing that actually reminds me of what Tokyo Pop used to do. Tokyo Pop used to have a manga competition, and the winner would get their manga published have a manga published. That's how we got Peach something. I can't remember the name of it. I remember Peach Girl. That's how we got Peach Girl and a couple of others. But they're going to be doing
Peach Fuzz.
They're going to be doing a 2026 Global Manga Award, and it's an open call. It is a, as quoted on the website, open call for the next gen of storytellers.
Nice.
Yeah, I think this is really great. Everyone should go look it up, and especially if you're just interested in how manga is published, regardless if this is something that you want to go into, because it's really cool. And their publishing is a lot different than it is here. Mm-hmm. I can't give detail.
It's a very different system, yeah.
It's a very different system. They have, instead of having, art college, let's say you want to be a comic book artist for Marvel, unfortunately, you just have to go to a generic art school and hope you can get into the specific classes for comics,
Yeah.
if they have it. In Japan, they have manga schools, so you can learn page layout, how to use the screens, the different black and white textures that they use, anatomy, anything like that. They have a full-on academy for manga.
That doesn't surprise me, specifically from Japan.
It doesn't, but it does surprise me that America doesn't have an equivalent for comics with how big the comic industry is.
We used to. I remember picking up comics all the time, especially adverts for the Kubert School. Adam and Andy Hubert and
Nope, sorry, I went the little swearing thing from the old video game.
not Hubert. Well, Hubert. But they would always have advertisements for their schools in there. I don't even know if they still exist now.
Yeah,
But the difference is the accreditation, like the
Yeah.
reality of it.
And I think, I mean, that's manga artists sharing their expertise with people in those schools. We're not
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
seeing a lot of that these days.
yeah, and
A lot of
that,
artists just discover it here, but
and actually, someone I used to know in the local cosplay community actually moved to Japan to go to one of those schools, and they used to post artwork and stuff all the time and take requests to get better at stuff. It was really cool. They haven't posted in a long time, but it was really cool watching their journey through like manga school.
If we had it in America, it would be furry school. Like, not to be a furry, but to draw them.
I mean,
Oh, I was
how
like,
people-
I'm pretty sure you just get obsessed with animals, right?
That's the first step.
That's how you become a furry.
I have no idea, because if it is through being obsessed with animals, that is more weird to me. Just being like, but what if my...
Fun fact: one of my really good friends, Streya, she was my best friend in high school.
oh, I know.
Yeah, she makes a living now doing really cool fantasy creature and dragon art. She did a project with her dragon art, or with their dragon art, for a trade show, for lack of a better word, but it was like a gallery presentation or whatever. And her professor looked dead in the eye and said, "You will never make money with dragons. You should actually expand your horizons." And every time there is success in their work, I'm like, never gonna make money with that,
Is
huh?
this the same person that I bought a gift
Yes.
for my daughter, a dragon person that had a huge booth at DragonCon?
The same person who has like a 2 to 3 table wide booth at Dragon Con and always has like sold out stock. Yes.
I'm too petty. I would just email him every time I make
I mean,
money.
spiders are
That-
motivator.
That is not probable because it was Art Institute and it doesn't exist anymore.
But like a professor who said that had no idea that in addition to the furry community, a subset of it is the scalies. And scalies, like furries, are how a lot of up-and-coming artists pay the bills.
And let's be real, the scaly community in terms of like artists who will draw scalies, it's a lot smaller than the people who will draw the sparkle
You're
dogs.
good at it. Like,
Yeah, like
Specific skill set as well.
and there is
Yeah.
no judgment here for making money as an artist, as long as everybody's a grown-up, enthusiastically consenting. Like, go for it.
I'm petty.
yeah.
I would be so petty. Like, I had LinkedIn Premium for a while, and we could see who's viewed your profile. And I saw like an old shitty boss I had viewed my profile. I messaged because I was in a
Is it the one I know?
No.
Okay.
I did the opposite.
Keep hating.
My old boss did interview at Apple, and he was going to move up in the process, and I pulled the manager and was like, absolutely the fuck not. He messaged me that night. He was like, oh, I haven't talked to you in a while. How's it going? Silence.
Nice.
Nope. And he didn't get hired. Aw.
What do you call those who want to dress up like fans of Kafka? That's what you call them.
Call him pass on this show.
Jeff Goldblum.
Okay, we're not making
Oh, I am
up.
dressing up as a bucket. That's true. I'm actively building a bug cosplay right now.
I hate you.
Well, I guess we know what that makes her.
Kafka.
Whatever.
I still like Kafkians or something like that because of
the name
the
for
roach.
All I could think was Jeff Goldblum. Yeah.
Same vein actually.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I
fly I think was inspired by the one about the bug.
I think that's right.
I don't remember the name of the story. I just know that it disturbed me.
The bug.
Bug. The guy who turns into a cockroach and is the famous image of the roach on the bed going.
Richards? No, just they would both survive the nuclear.
Yeah.
Anyway, that got weird.
All right, it's time for the insect to talk.
Well, now I don't want to. The Hobbits are coming.
Hobbits.
So, next year, we have the 25th anniversary of the Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, that hurts.
Can appreciate my age for a second. Yep.
It just.
And the Hobbits are going on tour.
Oh.
Elijah Wood, Dominic Monaghan, Billy Boyd, and Sean Astin are doing a tour that will start in New Orleans, go through Portland, Vancouver, Orlando, Denver, Philadelphia, Boston, Chicago, Toronto, and Dallas. They're coming next Fan Expo. They're going to do, I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to do a panel. They're going to reminisce and hang out. And
short.
Be all, short together. And they're coming to Dallas.
I believe Sean Astin and who's the guy who plays Frodo again? What's his name again?
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood. They did a panel down in San Antonio that was hosted by a friend of the show, Daphne Darling. She hosted it, and it was very entertaining. Those guys, you can't really fake what they do on stage.
Oh yeah.
That's a long stand. That's some they call on each other at random on weekends. I usually don't even go to like stuff like that. I would totally go to this one.
Yeah, Sean Astin also recently elected president of SAG-AFTRA.
Yes, he is.
Congratulations to Sean.
So he's a mobster now.
Yeah. But
on TV.
Hobbits are coming to Dallas. This is a panel that, I'm with you. Like, I don't normally go to these things, and I want to go see the Hobbits. I cannot believe it's been 25 years since Fellowship of the Ring. I love Lord of the Rings. At some point, I'm going to get a Lord of the Rings tattoo. Like,
why do I need to do
such a big
an orc cosplay?
do it.
What are you? What is with the gasp on this? An orc cosplay.
I just want to put the white paint on my hand and just like.
Yeah.
Just face palming.
Yeah, the one that murders Boromir.
Most of
It'd be
us
so much
were
fun.
women, actually. So
I have thought about
a
killing
lot
Sean
of
Bean.
Rohan, most of Rohan was women too.
Be nice to Sean Bean.
I mean, I would love to be in the Kill Sean Bean club.
Dude, you would even be crazy hard. Like, you get the white paint. You need a wig, unless you want to grow your hair out, because
you
it's
also
got
need a ball.
Wait,
braids. I think.
Look at that.
I mean,
There
you
you
could
go.
do it. It could be fun.
I will not
Doesn't-
engage in this encouraging this cosplay.
Oh wait,
If you do that,
I
I could be a little hobbit.
I could get it. Oh, what?
Come kidnap me.
Just interrupt their panel. Just chase you.
Yes.
I'll be Legolas and just be in the background of every picture and just be dead silent.
Oh God.
And just blue steel in the camera.
I'll be having a drink at the bar.
Kat is not a fan of the Lord of the Rings movies.
I'll work on an orc. I guess I need to.
Could be fun.
Meat's back on the table.
Hobbits
boys.
are coming.
Cool.
I kept trying to come up with like the Hobbits are coming to, and then it was Dallas, and it's just not.
They're taking the Hobbits to Dallas.
Yeah.
Kat will be at the bar. I will continuously show up at the bar to bother her.
I mean, I'll be happy to have the company. I think everyone else in the world will be at that panel. And the reason I think this is I've had 25 years of hearing about it. Like, in every year, I have to be like, this is the year people finally just don't care that much about it.
But it never is.
And, like, and then the Narnia movies aren't that good. And, like, Narnia was my Lord of the Ring. I'm feeling very
so
old
sorry.
and tired right now.
Wouldn't I have to do like the patch hair? Like, oh wait, I have my hair shaved already. So
Yeah, you're
Like, I think
fine.
you could do it pretty easily.
No, like a
Orc,
braid.
what kills Boromir?
No. Anyway, okay, we'll move on. Sorry, don't waste a lot of time on
No, you're
Jason
good.
dressing up as an orc. All right. Oh crap.
Go ahead, Jason. Go.
All right, cool. Okay, I got my story. Okay. So Jim Carrey, who has retired from acting after Sonic 3, told a big fat lie because apparently Jim Carrey is in talks to play George Jetson in a live-action version of the Jetsons. If you don't remember the Jetsons, it's a show that technically in their timeline took place in the past now. Well, everybody
Really? I thought it was
When is
like
it set?
2050s.
Hold on. I actually figured it up. What year did the Jets? Oh wait, I gotta allow this thing. What year did the Jetsons take place? I believe it is. Here we go. Oh wait. Oh no, I was wrong. It took place in the year 2062.
Okay, so we got a
So
little
it
bit of
was
time.
100 years after the debut of the show. Anyway, so Jim Carrey is in talks to play George Jetson in a live-action Jetsons movie. First off, dude, you're 62 now. You can retire if you want, okay? You can. It's okay. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna, but if you're not, stop saying you are.
This is just the Miyazaki effect. Miyazaki says that he's going to retire after every masterpiece, and then he drags himself out of retirement as everyone's trying to chase him with a blanket to put him back in bed.
I mean, like, late stage capitalism, working for money doesn't make sense to do until you die, but doing something as long as you're alive makes sense. And for artists, like, a lot of times you're going to want to keep doing art. You have new ideas.
So in case you don't know about the Jetsons, it first debuted in 1962, Hanna-Barbera production. On ABC, it featured a family, the Jetsons. George Jetson, who worked for Spacely Sprockets. It had his daughter Judy, their son Elroy. I forget the mom's name.
Right?
Yeah, Astra was the dog. They had Rosie, who was clearly a black robot. And I forget what his wife's name was at the moment.
Rose?
No, Rosie was the robot. Judy was the daughter.
His wife, that was part of it, I thought.
Jane.
Really?
Yeah, they had a song that introduced him.
Yeah.
Yeah, his boy, daughter, Judy, Jane, his wife. That's it. Yeah, cool. I had to sing the friggin' song. So.
1962.
Yeah, 1962.
So 30 years before I was born.
But I don't know what ad just pulled up on my friggin' iPad for this story.
Oh, it's that sexy wine.
It's sexy wine?
Yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
All wine is sexy if there's enough of it.
Apparently they've been wanting to develop this since 2003, and Robert Rodriguez was once in the running to do this.
What?
Yeah, 2017 they actually ordered a pilot for it, but it did not end up going to series. So, yeah, I mean, if you want some star power with Jetsons show, Jim Carrey is your man, but let's face it, he carries these movies on his shoulders, okay? As much as we want to, as much as I'm saying, go ahead and retire, man.
Ben Schwartz, because Ben Schwartz, I saw
Ben Schwartz is amazing, yes. But, I mean, Jim Carrey was such a big part of the Sonic movies.
He really is.
So, I gotta give him his due. Somebody, Jane, his wife. Thank you, Jace. Yes, I remembered the song. But, yeah, flying cars that fold up into suitcases. Actually, I think George...
what? What's the Jetsons?
So
I've never seen this.
George's spaceship.
Okay.
Family car.
His family car, spaceship, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
When he lands it can fold up into a briefcase.
Why?
Because that's what the 60s thought the future was going to be like.
So pragmatic. Like, if you didn't have to do parking, like parking lots, Paradise gets turned into a parking lot.
That's true.
Also, just to freak you out even further, do you remember the Flintstones?
No.
They have a car that they walk under.
They take place in the same timeline.
What?
Yeah, the Flintstones are what's on the ground and they're in the sky.
No.
In space.
They went to the future, but they are on the same timeline. The Flintstones.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
They had a crossover movie once.
Wait, is Yogi Bear?
No.
Because that's also Hanna-Barbera, right?
You know what?
It's like all of the Hanna-Barbera.
You know what?
There's an elephant.
That could be in the center of the timeline.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, all Hanna-Barbera cartoons are on the same timeline.
I mean, they did so many crossovers with each other.
When does Birdman take place and Space Ghost?
I mean, Birdman and Space Ghost are in the same universe because Space Ghost has been on Harvey Birdman.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know anything about the Jetsons.
My question is, who's this for?
We don't. I mean,
people, boomers, I guess.
People forgot about Jetsons and they want to let everybody know.
Yeah, but like even if
I have no dates for anything. This is all
the
talks right now.
Smurfs, like they make a lot of money off the Smurfs.
No, but I
God,
remember
I
the
hate
Smurfs existing like in a real way. Like I didn't engage with it, but like we used to have Smurf like pillowcases. I mean, there's a Smurf birthday. Like we weren't allowed to engage with like pop culture in that way for the most part, but like it was in my timeline. Jetsons falls pretty firmly within Gen X, and they're one of the smallest generations, and they didn't have that many kids. So like, I don't know. Like, I'm curious about the demographic it would appeal to.
I mean, I'm still waiting on my damn flying cars, so.
Well, you got another 40 years.
Yeah, like to me, it just seems like sad to watch a future where like the AI just helped you in the house.
It is funny to me that, like, in the 60s, we thought the future was going to look like the Jetsons, and by the 80s, we thought it was going to look like Blade Runner.
Yeah, it didn't take long.
And then in 1982, people were like, oh, it's not like that, and it won't be for another 25 years.
Woo!
And then in the 90s, zombie
We did get
apocalypse.
dog treadmills, though. That was tech that we saw in that.
And shrimp
We do have shrimp.
treadmills.
Oh, okay.
They made shrimp run on treadmills.
Well, I mean, nowadays, shrimp can fry rice.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for me. Jetson's
shrimp
coming at some point.
Fried
Wait,
rice sounds so
wait
good
to hear
right
Jim Carrey announce for the lead role. Anyway,
And the final word to actors is you're not NBA stars. Like, you don't have to retire. Just do the next thing or don't.
Or don't, yeah.
Like, it's not a season. It's not you're going to break your body with too many concussions. Troy Aikman and really all of the Dallas Cowboys quarterbacks. Just like, you don't have to be like, I'm retiring. Just do the next thing or don't do it.
Per Jace, the Jetsons had no concept of the internet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
there was
no.
never an episode about Rosie getting hacked. Actually, there probably was. Rude.
There was an episode where she malfunctioned.
Or what was the mom?
Jane.
Jane trying to become an influencer mom. Like, this might be a really dark series.
I'm just saying, like, Rosie now would be like, so now I do your sprockets job and you are fired.
Yeah.
guess who's got the hot hand?
She's got the talking knife.
Yes, I do.
I just wanted it on camera. Anyway,
Yeah, take hers. Look how she's holding it.
now she won't. Now she's going to be like...
Look how she's holding it. That's
Yeah,
irresponsible.
She's just going to hurt herself.
Okay,
Anyway,
so the new Wicked movie, the second part of that's fine. It's when you're like, haha, the Hobbits. I'm like, well, don't do that, though.
Wicked?
The new Wicked movie, the second part, part 2, Electric Boogaloo of Wicked is coming out. The first one was pretty decent, if it was
Yeah,
40
it was.
minutes too long. Incontrovertible. So, John Chu, the director, says that, in big news, a celebrated actor is playing the Cowardly Lion. Tell me what the problem with that is, Cass, maybe? What's the big song for the Cowardly Lion?
it's warm.
Ooh. Oh, in Wicked or in The Wizard of Oz?
Wicked.
Oh, I don't know actually.
I only have a heart.
I was like, sorry.
I'm not wrong.
You're totally wrong. He has no lines.
He doesn't.
The Cowardly
not a-
Lion
it's
and
not a
Dorothy
thing.
have no lines. That's not what you're doing. So, like, he has line. They gave him. They had to have. In
Yeah.
fact, he said, John Chu, when he was referencing this, said that he called up this celebrated actor and was like, "Hey, you probably don't want to talk to me about this." I love that he's like, I didn't expect to hear back from him. I called up and was like, hey, it's not a lot of lines, but I have a thing. You want to do it? And was very surprised to be called back and says it's going to be a big thing on the red carpet. So I have iffy feelings about this. The first movie, pretty solid. Why would you give that character lines? The whole thing is it taking place like around this
It's not
timeline.
about. It's not about either one of them.
And to be fair, it did say very few. It's not
Yeah.
very much that he offered him, but he's like, it's going to be a big hit. The thing that caught my eye in order to tell this story is that the Twitter guesses of who it's going to be.
I have two big guesses off the top of my head.
Go ahead.
Robert De Niro
Okay.
or Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda was in there.
Because he was pissed that they barred choreography from In the Heights for the first Wicked. So it would not floor me if
Was
it was
it the
Lin-Manuel.
Emerald City?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What about that famous where he stands off against the witch and he's like, don't you hurt Dorothy, you know? Right?
That's Wizard of Oz.
It's so
Yeah,
powerful.
Very different.
You didn't watch Wicked, and everyone here knows it.
I did.
No, you didn't.
What's
Your
her name,
face-
Jason?
What's
her name?
Well,
What's her name, Jason?
What's the good witch's name?
Linda.
No. And what's the bad witch's name?
What's the good witch's name at the beginning of the
Witch's
movie?
name? What was it?
I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So the thing was,
You know what? I'm gonna watch Wicked just to spite y'all.
Good. It's really good. It's a good musical.
Also, you should spite us by watching several other musicals.
Spite us by watching Hamilton.
Oh God, no.
Spite us by watching Legally Blonde.
Actually, yeah.
I love Legally Blonde.
Wait, Legally Blonde is a musical?
It's better than the movie, in my opinion. Like, I love it.
It has one of my favorite musical songs,
I've asked too much.
which is Gay or European.
Yeah,
It's my favorite song.
I had a lovely argument with one of your roommates about Legally Blonde, the musical, and the merits of it. And he was
At your birthday
really
party.
Anyway,
kind.
Was it Nathan?
I'm sorry to interrupt. Please continue.
Of course it was.
Anyway, no, but the whole thing is that the Cowardly Lion is such a big deal, and Dorothy are such a big deal that if they show up and have lines, then that's distracting. It's like if Darth Vader showed up in Andor with a bit part. You'd kind of be like, what? That's not what we're doing. We're doing
I mean,
the
I
whole
assume he's in there.
universe.
So actually, I mean, he showed up in Rogue One, so
He did show up.
technically-
But Rogue One, not Andor.
Okay, whatever.
I'm saying like Andor.
My thought process for this is like a thing for people that just know that it's connected in some way to the Wizard of Oz, not realizing it's fan fiction.
Oh, it's really fun to watch, like, Christian, like, game out after the first movie. Well, if this is happening, well then, what are they, oh, well, she's gotta die at the end of the show. Like, all these things.
I'm very
and
interested
watch-
to see Christian watch. with
Yeah,
him.
and
Yeah.
he went to see the first one
Yeah.
with us, and watching him be like, not again, you motherfucker.
And hey, just as a heads up for Jason, since he's talking about wanting to see Wicked, they are going to be doing special screenings where it's Wicked 1 and 2 back to back, like Barbenheimer.
I'm good, bro.
Except you don't have to buy 2 separate tickets, you just buy it at once, and there'll be like a little intermission in between.
I can't believe they didn't market Barbenheimer with joint tickets. Like,
I think they weren't prepared for that, and that's why they're doing this. But hey, that way you can watch
think
first
I'll
and then
look.
second.
Oh, the book is not great. I've read it. It's interesting, but not
I'm
great.
pretty sure it's on the bookshelf out there. I just have no.
I haven't read it. It's actually one of Nathan's favorite books because he loves the.
Well,
Well,
he have some very good fights when we talk.
He grew up with the Wizard of Oz books.
I mean, it's
So-
Phantom of the Opera, the book. Like, it's the concept,
Yeah.
but like,
What he likes is the potential it has, and it has gone on rants about shit.
yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's
I-
one of the most genius conceptual things that I've ever seen. A full like genre switch to the empathetic. It's funny. It's Jesus Christ Superstar, but for
Yeah. And he also anyway, yeah. But for heathens.
some.
And
Well,
there's
Jesus
Alphaba.
Christ Superstar was arguably for heathens.
There's
You could
Alphaba.
really. Some of the
not good.
suggestions that Twitter has had.
Yeah.
It's Ian McKellen.
Oh, that'd be great,
It's
actually.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
It's Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
It's Chris Pratt, which made me laugh out loud.
Oh.
Liam Neeson, Morgan Freeman, and Richard Kind. It's
Liam
like
Neeson
all
would be
Kind.
perfect. Richard Kind would be amazing.
But Richard Kind wouldn't draw gasps on a red carpet. And he'd be like,
But
oh
Liam
yeah, it's the
Neeson would.
blobfish.
Yeah.
I want to put in my vote
Yeah.
just because I love him so much. Sir Gary Oldman.
Ooh, very
I mean, he could do it.
Yeah, very easily said.
That would be amazing.
Speaking of slow horses,
Yeah.
like Gary Oldman would be amazing. I don't have my own pitch for Lawrence Fishburne. Because there's nothing about the man
Well,
that's
he's gonna
ever read as uncertain in my head. So
Yeah.
him being like, I'm scared, would be
I'm
incredible.
scared.
Who's your guest, Jason?
Alphaba. That is her name. I just-
No.
How's it?
It's Elphaba.
Alphaba?
Elphaba.
Elphaba.
That's even worse. Anyway,
Who would you want to be the Cowardly Lion, Jason?
absolutely no one. I have no dog in this fight.
I mean, it doesn't matter. That's what makes it funny.
Huh?
What actor do you think is the least qualified to be the Cowardly Lion?
Oh,
and pick
least
them.
qualified?
Yeah, and just pick them.
Man.
Who would it be?
Who's the funniest?
Who's the funniest
Cowardly
pick
Lion?
to be the Cowardly Lion?
That dude that plays Ocean Master in the Aquaman movie. And I want him because my wife hates that actor. She like saw.
Willem Dafoe.
No, not Willem Dafoe.
Who's Ocean Master?
He was in Hard Candy. He was Owlman and Watchmen.
Patrick Wilson?
Yeah, well, yeah, and he was in
The
The Conjuring movies. Yeah, I want him to play the Colin Ryan.
Patrick Wilson would be good.
Only because my wife hates that actor.
funny.
No, I like Patrick Wilson.
She saw Hard Candy back in the day, and like,
Hard candy.
oh boy.
Well, he also kind of sucked in Phantom, but that's not his
Wait, who was he in Phantom?
Raoul.
Oh.
It's not. They changed too much. It's not
No.
Yeah.
Like, the wasn't because of him. It was because of what they did.
I
Anyway.
have two pitches.
Okay.
Tim Curry or Keith David.
Keith David would be so
It would be
inappropriate
so
because it has never
inappropriate,
sounded not confident.
From the chat, Geeky Hoodie says Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman would be
Funny.
amazing.
Oh, that'd be good.
Or Robert Sheehan.
Tilda Swinton.
Also, y'all gonna love Hotel Season 2. Anyway. Bragging.
Anyway.
We need to get your login so I can watch it now.
Yeah, we will.
We need to review it. Anyway, go on.
Yeah.
Cora, go off.
Oh, okay. So Square Enix has a new Dissidia game coming out. But this is going to be a mobile game called Dissidia Dualium. There's nothing about it being like, there's no microtransaction talk yet, which is big news to me, because they always find a way.
Yeah.
But I wanted to read the description and then get into some cool shit. Right. A giant crystal appears in the city of Tokyo. The blue glowing crystal blended into daily life and became a familiar presence. However, those peaceful times came to a sudden end. Strange monsters appear from a mysterious, menacing energy polluting the crystal, driving humanity to despair. As terror dominates the city, armed warriors emerge as if they were answering to a cry for help. As they conceal their identities and quickly disappear after battle, people begin to call them ghosts. And so this is a way for them to have like the different characters from different games. And so I would like to read off the different characters we've got. We've got 10.
Nice.
So we have the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1. What'd you say?
Oh, that's
No. There's a pic from the chat that would have been perfect.
Patrick Warner.
No, that's good actually.
I'd be
Yes, I was
just to talk
listening to
like
10.
this.
Yeah, we have the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1.
throwback.
Yeah.
We have Kane Highwind from Final Fantasy 4.
What?
We have Cryle Mayor Baldessian from Final Fantasy 5. Tara Branford from 6.
Okay.
We love Terry.
Cloud Strife from 7.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of
The
Yeah.
best part of
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Rihanna Hartley from 8.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair.
Zidane Trebal from 9.
My boy.
Lightning from 13?
Yes.
13.
Shit.
Gaia from 14. Y'all will love her. She's goth baddie with a giant hammer.
Yeah.
I've seen her aesthetic and I approve.
Yeah. Prompto from 15. And that is our list of people. And now into the fun news for everybody, in addition to the characters, because that's always fun. Square Enix really wants people from the US and Canada to be closed beta testers.
Really?
So you can sign up for to be in the lotto for it until October 28th. So go to the website. You can just Google search it. I couldn't grab the link. I was having trouble. But you just go in there and you sign up and basically you'll get notified if you're part of the beta. And the beta will run from November 7th through November 14th.
That. Dissidia has a pretty good track record.
Yeah.
Dissidia Kefka is awesome.
Oh, I love Dissidia Kefka. It's a good design.
He was good. And since Kefka from 6 was only 9 pixels total, when I was doing a Kefka cosplay, I had to lean pretty heavily on Dissidia. Because I had full.
Yeah. The when they brought him into 14, they used his Dissidia design.
Yeah, and I love that. The crazy, court jester turned god, aesthetic was just fun.
They had fun with the colors. They worked with it. Because Amano's art is wonderful to play with.
I have a future version of Kefka that I'm going to do someday that involves a corset, with just wildly different fabric in every section between the bones. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Nice. But the other fun thing with the game, from what it looks like, is they'll have like streetwear that they're wearing when they're walking around town. So they'll have like modern clothes. So for Prompto, it's just his normal clothes. But it's cute to see like Tara in like essentially a little school uniform with like the sweater and the skirt and like stuff like that. But then but like the Warrior of Light, for example, has like a trench coat and still has a sword and shield. But it's also showing like their game design, so they probably switch into that for battles and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah.
That like Gaia and Cloud are gonna get all the hype, but they will be the coolest.
No.
We don't even know yet. It will be the coolest actual design in like the.
I'm excited. I'm excited for Warrior of Light and Kane. I've always loved their designs.
What are you excited for, Cass? Any connection to any of these characters?
No. I mean, I cosplayed Tara. I need to remake my cosplay because I got too swole for it. You know how it is.
That's literally true.
I mean, actually genuinely what happened. Yeah, I was little bitty, and I was in my skinniest era, I guess, when I cosplayed her. So like,
most
genuinely,
I've passed all my large shirts down to my son.
genuinely like got too swole for my Tara. So I want to remake her at some point. But
You
love
have to
Tara.
be scared with
My
broader
arms hurt.
shoulders now.
Love Tara. Love Zidane. Love. You said Ranella. She's the first character I ever wanted to cosplay, actually, and I never have, but it was like when I was 10. I was like, I want to be her.
I mean,
How do I do that?
Then releasing a Dissidia makes it good timing for me to redo my Kevka cosplay.
Yeah.
Like now.
Who's the first character you ever wanted to cosplay?
From Final Fantasy.
Just in general, I guess.
Just in general, Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh.
Nice. Domino.
Oh yeah.
From X-Men?
Yeah. That was the first character I ever cosplayed.
Surprisingly, Trunks.
From
Dragon Ball Z.
Trunks was second. Like, he's good. Funny, like, do you know what my first cosplay ended up being? Gambit.
My first cosplay was actually Snake Eyes. I was able to fashion up a Snake Eyes costume from just military gear I actually had.
That's really good.
All of it was like standard issue gear that I happen to have. And I made, actually it was just a piece of plastic stitched onto a piece of a balaclava.
That works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I borrowed my dad's duster for Gambit and died because it was for a theater shoot that was happening over the summer in Georgia.
I mean, we still keep making that mistake here.
Yeah.
Being like, oh, this would be cool to cos. It's so hot.
It's not crazy that she's going to be warm though.
See, I'll show you Tara's design for the game when the show's over. But yeah, if you want to be part of the closed beta, put in your vote for it now, or put in your consideration now.
Is it just a lottery?
It's a lottery system, and that makes sense because a lot of stuff in Japan is on a lottery system, like concert tickets and stuff,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which makes me very sad because it means
I mean, it is sad, but at the same time, it is
It's
way
fair.
more fair than Ticketmaster.
it really
Oh,
is.
jeez.
It really is, and also they already know they're going to get a ton of people wanting to do the beta.
Yeah.
And if they did it just like first come first serve, it would have been done. It would have been closed within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Doing it as a lottery just means that even if you sign up on the 28th, you still have a chance.
Yeah.
Well, and that's better feedback for them. You don't want only
Yeah.
the biggest fans to do your thing. You want
Exactly.
a variety.
Yeah. If you have an iOS or Android device, you too can sign up for the beta.
Nice.
And if you don't, what are you even watching us on?
That's
While
true.
you're pooping.
Yeah. Talking to you, Jace.
I know you're in the toilet.
And it's okay. We accept you there.
Yeah.
Are we, is it me?
Yeah, but you.
Is it me?
Yeah.
We're probably not getting Peacemaker Season 3.
Aw.
James Gunn was talking recently on a podcast and said that Season 2 is probably where we will leave off the show. AG, I think is how you pronounce his name, who plays John Economos, said that we might get some spin-offs. They talked a while back about a show called Waller, focusing on Amanda Waller, and a show focusing on sort of the other characters in Peacemaker, but we'll probably not get another Peacemaker season. I will say I stopped watching the finale to get ready to come here. So I'm very, very close to finishing, but I haven't yet. I think it's wonderful. I think it's an amazing show. James Gunn did say that we might get a continuation of Chris's story in the new Superman movie, which is still a couple of years away at this point.
I forgot until we rewatched it with our parents that he had the cameo.
Yeah.
In the first one. In the Superman
Of him just
movie.
talking smack about
Just
Superman.
talking shit. It was
Well,
so
good
much
watching it.
funnier
Yeah.
having watched the show to be like, he's just so pouty and insecure. It's amazing.
I rarely make noises in theaters, but when we saw that, I was like, that motherfucker.
It's so good. It's a way better show than it has any right to be.
And that's, like, I've been watching it over the last... I watched the first couple episodes a while ago, and I've been watching the rest of it in the last, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, and it's so well done. It is... The characters are so beautiful and so complicated and so nuanced and they're so rough, and I love them so much. And so a spin-off focusing on the other characters aside from Peacemaker, I think I would like.
I mean, no
Could be
spoilers,
good.
but they established something pretty big in the finale. So
I know that there's an avenue for another show.
Is it Electric Avenue?
And like,
I don't know. I haven't finished it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
But-
would watch a vigilante show
Yeah.
without any other crossover if they made it. He's like the Tick, but like littler and smarter in some ways and dumber in others.
Yeah.
Like, you're just such an idiot. Adrian is my boy. I love how stupid
you
he
know,
is.
I like Adrian, but I'm sorry. If you don't start being nicer to his mom, I'm gonna strangle him. Because those scenes, I want to go upside his head.
You show some respect.
Don't you say that to your mama.
Like, I 100% agree, but I have met those boys. Like, I don't date those boys or be friends with them in real life, and that's for a reason. His disrespect is real, but like, it's just his worldview is so specific that it made sense to me. I don't condone it in any way, shape, or form. His mom seems like a lovely person.
See, growing up, like, if my friends' moms, like, fed me, I would defend that mom, like, well, mom's such a bitch. Don't talk about your mom that way. She gave me tamales when I walked up in here. Like,
And they were good.
damn straight.
Yeah.
Or even just
Shout
edible.
out, shout out to it. Yeah.
Any mom who starts out with "you look hungry," like, I will defend to the death.
No,
And our mom, definitely one of those
Yeah.
people.
no, Chewy's mom, you would hit the house and she'd be like, Jason, are you hungry? Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's like, yeah, I am. Like, you can smell the kitchen.
No, I wasn't, but like, oh,
Yeah, it wasn't until I walked
What
in
are we
here.
talking about here? Oh, tamales? Oh, here, take a bag of them home with you. Yeah, they're gonna make it home. That's
your-
this review.
That's your walking home snack.
It's
Like, no
get home,
no face, just
leave
shoveling.
one of us on the side of the road.
you get home and you're like, and whatever his name's mom gave me
Oh, I
a
swear.
tamale and a half that I will share with all of you.
She like told him to do something, and she walked away. He's like, God, my mom. And I like looked over and I kicked him. I was like, hey, like with a mouthful of food.
Respect
Hey,
your mama.
we're going to away.
I'm not defending Vigilante as a person. I just think he's hysterical to watch.
But yeah, we will probably see these characters continue, their story continue, but not in the same format,
They
which
have
is
to
a little sad, but I
recenter the
understand.
ensemble
Yeah.
around a thing, and maybe they do that in the finale. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Anyway, I'll let you figure that out. But
Yep.
yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh, it is my turn.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go. Jason,
Come on.
let's go.
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on.
Why am I being bullied?
Come on.
Stop it.
You are
Your bracelet says it.
Your bracelet literally says "bully me."
Let's talk Fallout. So, Fallout 2, Season 2 is coming very soon. Of course, returning characters like Lucy, Maximus, and Walton Goggins as the Ghoul. But if you want some Ghoul, sooner than that, he would make an appearance in Fallout 76.
What?
He'll be reprising that character. Now, you might be saying, what? Fallout 76 takes place about 200 years after the events of, he's a ghoul. So apparently Walton Goggins will actually be voicing the character in an upcoming expansion, Burning Springs. I do have images, but let's see. Fallout 76 takes place 25 years after the bombs drop in the Great War, and the Fallout series takes place 200 years after the. So, I mean, he's there. The Fallout series takes place 200 years after. So we did learn in the Fallout series, like, hey, dug him up. He had been doing stuff. He was well known. So,
so this is the interim.
and we could actually see the build-up of this character, because some people that'll be alive after the bombs fell will be remembering when he was the actor. So I like it. I like what I'm seeing here. Let's see. Yeah, ghouls survive a very long time. In fact, they even spoke about that in Fallout. He was one of the oldest ghouls that was out there. So yeah, he's going to appear in the Burning Springs update of Fallout 76. I'm not even going to talk about how this takes place in Ohio, Vegas. We'll get there. He was moving around. So the main quest line for Burning Springs is just the start of your story in this new region. Planned is the beginning chapter for a story that spans multiple updates. This quest works in the introduction of characters that you'll end up spending more time with down the line. The new quest line for you to complete, 2 new public events, the introduction of bounty hunting, plus a load of additional content including new fish and local legend to catch. Burning Springs is our largest update since Wastelanders back in 2020. So yeah, you're going to be able to interact with him. He will host bounty missions that can be found through Burning Springs, and of course they're going to be updating those bounties as they go. So I'm pretty sure they've already recorded a bunch of lines from Mr. Walton Goggins. This is an awesome crossover event. Oh, expect this in December along with Fallout Season 2.
I can't wait. They're so good.
I mean, when Fallout came out, they released Fallout 4. You could download Fallout 4 and everything for free on the PlayStation app, and they discounted it. And I think on Steam, it was one of the most played games. Just this awesome resurgence. So I love when they do crossovers like this. Let's remind people that games are out there this is based off of. And hell yes, man.
Yeah.
I want to see him developing into that scary ghoul character. Because at one time this guy was very kind. He was a nice man, and the events.
Some shit happened.
I mean, 200 years of shit. Look at Wolverine. He's been alive 200 years, and
I too would be angry if I've been alive for 200 years.
Yeah.
Please let me die at that point.
Shitty years.
One of my favorite Instagram people. She was imitating Bucky, and she was like, "I've been alive for an annoyingly long period of time."
I'm a Nikki Marina. Yes.
And fellow vet. So yes, I like.
Oh, she's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love her little interaction between Bucky and Sam. When the cops
That's the one. Yes, she goes, "White man, better back the fuck up."
But I love that line about "I've been alive for an annoyingly long amount of time." But the ghoul coming in Fallout 76, and my son loves 76. I'm not a fan of 76.
Is it playable now?
It's apparently it is,
Because it wasn't when it came out.
Oh, believe me, we know. It never stopped in this house, the complaints against 76.
I bet.
By a certain member. I love her.
You better love both of the members that live in this house.
But
I know which one it
I'm the
is.
one that was complaining about Fallout.
Only one of them
Was it Rizzo?
was Rizzo wasn't even alive when that came out. I don't know. But when Fallout 76 first came out,
remember that.
It was a bit
I
imperfect.
think I heard her complaining from our house.
Look,
Oh no, that was me.
Look, I'm not lying. There was one point I fell asleep. We were sitting in bed, and she was on her phone. I fell asleep, and she just. And another thing, it woke me up, and I kind of wait a minute, you weren't I wanted to say you weren't done, which probably would have gotten me smacked.
Oh yeah.
And then so I'm playing, and she just okay, look. I'm just gonna try. I thought she was done.
Well, that's one thing. Honestly, that's one thing that Bethesda games and Silksong had a lot in common, which was the nice thing. They were full of bugs.
I'm pretty sure it's playable now. It does look good. I actually did visit it, but once I found out the level cap was 50, I was like, oh well, I'm done. I'm good. I can move on to something else now.
In the vein of Silksong, fun fact, apparently the console releases have been very buggy and not the way of there being bugs, but like there was like a pit trap like with spikes, and people have been able to just walk across it.
I did, because I'm playing it on Steam.
You know how mad I would be.
I did have to submit a report when I was battling Chef Legoli, and I hit them, and they kind of went back and then disappeared. And I was still in the boss arena, and the boss went away.
Yeah,
And I got soft locked. So that's the most major bug that I've noticed.
they were talking about having a lot of them, and I'm like, the console and I think Nathan actually put this best. The console releases are always going to have more bugs than the Steam releases.
Yeah, Steam's not too bad.
Yeah, because of just the difference in moving things over. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, it's about the accessibility of how your code is working. Nice. Way to not be a part of the show and be concentrating on your own thing. Gimme Hoodie in the chat is asking about the Fallout TTRPG, and
I actually do want to try this out.
Myself as the biggest nerd, which I already did in the chat by saying I have seen this. I have a PDF of it. A resource super scarce, like whole ass long form campaign is not my thing. But like it's kind of a D6 kind of Vampire the Masquerade kind of build, and it uses the Fallout stats, and I'm like, but like 4 to 8 episodes, like I could maybe do, would be a wildly different feeling. But yes, I do have the PDF, and I don't have zero interest in running it.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm the full campaign DM for it, but like maybe stay tuned. If most of my other organs survive, who knows what's coming in the future for me as a player and as a DM.
What % of your organs would have to survive?
Your ovaries are organs, right? I don't need them. You take out the works. So, like most of them, though. I need at least one eye, preferably.
Yeah.
And
They come in pairs, I've heard.
I mean, I have 4 of them apparently.
Yeah.
I was thinking tits.
So that was it.
Oh, no, that's a different-
What have you got?
What do I have? That wasn't
see
the
what you
third
went here.
story. I kept forgetting. The other one was just really short.
How smooth he is.
Hang on. I have notes on it. Was the third picture. Plants vs. Zombies. Very brief rant. So they're coming out with a new version of Plants vs. Zombies, which looks kind of fun. And Plants vs. Zombies was a sleeper hit. It was something that everybody knew, but you didn't know that everybody else knew about it. And when I worked at the fruit stand, it was a full version of it was on every iPad and iPhone. And when we could get away with it, we would play it. And I re-downloaded Plants vs. Zombies, the OG, the other day because I have a lot of fond memories as a castle defense, like just simple game goes, tower defense. It was so fun. They have microtransacted literally every single thing, and ad plays after every level, before any level. You can't grind and like get the rake to take out the first zombie anymore. You can't use the shovel without like an ad, like microtransacted, and they've pissed me off. PopCap, you had me. You made one of the first mobile games along with Infinity Blade that I could play for hours and genuinely enjoy. But like, I'm not excited about your replanted garbage shit because you did the only thing worse than microtransactions, which is non-stop ads.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
So admittedly, like, I loved Plants vs. Zombies.
It's
I actually
fun.
played it on Xbox.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be sitting in my living room, I would play Plants vs. Zombies for hours. I don't know, I always felt like Patton, like giving my soldiers a speech before I set them out to the battlefield to fight the zombies. And, you know, I think, like, you could finish Plants vs. Zombies on the Xbox. You got the little song at the end and everything.
Yeah, the big guy that kept smashing your shit, Dr. Zomboid or whatever, that would, like, throw the ice and fireballs.
And there was a little concert at the end. And then they like bought out 2 for the mobile device. I was like, I'm in! Okay, there's one microtransaction. Then I was done.
I was pissed. Like, I had done enough grinding to get all the mini game sets, the ones where you break the vases, and some of them are good plants and some of them are zombies that come at you. I'd done the one where you reverse rolls and you had little wooden stands and you get to place the zombies.
I was
to
even
sneak
doing
up
like
on
the daily
house,
plays. Like I had to like log in. Like I was like, okay, I wake up in the morning. Let me go ahead and get my daily in.
I had the little clone seed.
But yeah,
I bought it. I had the little double sunflower head.
Eventually, yeah, got to get the
and
doubles
the
out there.
corn cob
Got to get the
launcher.
clones. So like, man, they ruined that game for me. I love that game. I'm strategizing. I got to slow them down.
With that, you had the ice ones. You could get the watermelon launcher, and then you could get the ice thing that you put on.
Watermelon launcher.
Of course, yeah.
You're the plants.
I'm not the zombies.
No, you killed the zombie.
I'm the plants.
All of my knowledge for Plants vs. Zombies came from watching someone on YouTube 100% it to the detriment of his mental health.
How do you, to the detriment
That was
of
my
your
old
mental
YouTube
health,
channel.
100% tower defense game? Like, okay, never mind. Kingdom Rush exists.
I will send you the video,
Yeah,
and you can watch his slow descent into madness.
fair. Kingdom Rush is now the mobile king of tower defense.
Yeah.
They have like 5 or 6 games, and they're the coolest tower defense games I've played maybe ever. And there are you can get cooler heroes or whatever, but you can beat everything box standard. They do charge you for the game and for new campaigns with at least 5 levels. But
Not terrible.
it's fun. And that's it for me.
Cora's got a knife.
I do.
And a story.
Now, why do y'all keep...
Deep throat it. Let me see.
No, I'm not going to do that, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. All right, so I have some sad
I
news
don't know if this hurts.
for
The betrayal.
What's your sad news?
All right, so Free Run at Journey's End, the manga, is on an indefinite hiatus at the moment.
Why?
The mangaka are both not doing so great. This is the only thing we know of as of this week, is that it's on hiatus until further notice, and they will release more information as it comes out through Sunday Shonen Jump, which makes sense. I'm just glad that they're able to take this break. Now, this does not affect season 2 coming out January 16th in 2026. So we'll still get season 2, but if they, once the anime catches up to the manga, if the manga has not started running again, then the anime will obviously go on hiatus, because this isn't the early days of anime, where when they caught up to...
making shit up?
Yeah, looking at you, FMA, you're the biggest culprit of that. And that's not a bad thing. They had, the story of what they were doing and just made up what happened.
No, there's lots of bad things to complain about in FMA, but making shit up isn't part of it.
Exactly. It was still fine.
Well,
but
bad thing.
yeah, Free Run the manga will be on a hiatus for quite some time. I wish the creators a swift recovery from whatever they are afflicted with, even if it's just fatigue.
Or burnout.
Burnout, yeah. It's so funny to me. So there will be different manga that'll be like, all right, we're going on hiatus. I'm just really sick and I need rest. And there's that side of the spectrum, and then there's the side of the spectrum for Sayuki, where the creator broke bones from doing something or had a horrible illness at one point.
Oh yeah, I have a lot of sympathy for one end of that spectrum that's very recent.
Yeah.
That's not just creative burnout, which, to be clear, also you have to rest and recover from.
Yeah.
I'm not talking any shit about that. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
of the two sides, I have very recent experience with one of them.
Yeah, exactly. And then you also have the mangaka who continue working even though they're sick. I'm looking at the creator for Hunter x Hunter. Please
Take a
rest.
fucking break.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna keep
I mean, the
my
guy
mouth
that
shut.
did Neon Genesis, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially in Japan specifically, if talking to somebody is like this can go very wrong. Those situations can go. There's stigma here, but even more like you gotta get some help sometimes.
I would tell Oda to take a break, but he could just be like, you know what, fight me. I'm gonna take a break this week, and by the way, here's the pages I already did.
Yeah. Like I have 27 loosely sketched out pages that are done, but like, oh my god, I didn't color them all. You're like,
Yeah, like like some mangaka, there's the thing where like they're working on like 20 different stories at one time, and I worry for them a lot. And then there's Oda, who has this one story that he's putting all of his energy into, and then if he feels like it, he'll go off and do like a little side story for like something. I feel like doing a sci-fi thing, and he'll just go over and do like a little sci-fi thing and come back. He has not done a sci-fi thing as an example of what.
and that goes hand in hand. Artists and their creativity, I feel like, are harder to identify like as an empathetic like person if they're struggling or not, because art can come from a release of it in a healthy way, or it can be the other way, and it's very hard to tell from the art which is which. So like, I just support you. And like, if you need to get your appendix taken out, but also if you just need a mental health day or week or month, all of those are fine.
Yeah.
We're passing around dirt water.
What?
Yeah, it's apple juice.
It's called Nog Creek. It's terribly dirty water.
I don't like any of these suggestions.
Got a little bit of plutonium in it, just for effect.
Oh, fun fact. I found out that in South Georgia there's a radioactive river.
In a fun way?
Welcome to the United States of America.
It's called Radium Springs. The water is this really pretty bluish green color because there's natural radium in the limestone. But it's not in quantities.
Does it make you die?
Does it give you superpowers?
If you drink the water for years, it will kill you. But like, people can dive in it and swim in it, and it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, people can drown in like 6 minutes, so like any water can kill
I found out about it, one, because I lived in Georgia, obviously, but two, I was listening to like places people shouldn't go because it's dangerous.
Georgia?
Georgia, yes, but it was someone doing cave diving, which, again, you know what the greatest thing about cave diving is?
Nothing.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Scary.
That's my favorite part of it.
Yeah.
I can stay up here and breathe.
Exactly, but someone went down there and they took a wrong turn down one of the things and just didn't come back.
Radiation?
No, the radiation didn't kill him. He drowned.
Oh.
He went in scuba gear and didn't turn back with everybody. He just kept going.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
So then the radiation is just an unnecessary extra threat.
It's a fun fact, and I'll show y'all a picture.
It's like drowning in tomato sauce. Like, is it important that it was tomato sauce? No. It's just weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Just a byproduct of actual thing that killed you.
If any of you out there enjoy cave diving or
I was wondering would you now say enjoy.
Unsubscribe.
or caving in general, I do have to ask what mentally is wrong with you, because that terror, like the thought of being when the description is tunnels are so tight it feels like a coffin, I have to know why you're doing this at all.
Have you seen a rave in Paris that's like through that cave?
Yeah.
Like, the rave looks awesome, but one of the spots is so tight that you can't be, like, more than, I think, like a 32 or 33 waist, however tall you are. And I'm like,
yeah, no.
Hell no.
If I can't physically just straight walk through and then walk out, I don't want to be in it. Like Carlsbad Caverns, yeah, I'll go in there. I can just walk in and walk out, and it's also with a tour guide and lights are on.
Yeah. Well, they turned it off for a second, so you're brave.
Ruby Falls in Tennessee does the same thing. It is
the only thing
dangerous.
that appeals to me about caves is true darkness to sleep. That's the only thing.
No.
I get into everybody's fears.
We'll try and get you one, I guess.
I still wouldn't do it. Like,
I don't know what lurks in those damn caves, and
I saw The Descent. I know exactly
didn't-
what lurks in those caves.
I didn't see The Descent.
Exactly
I have
as
overactive
hard to pin
imagination.
down because it was a white dummy thing.
Some stuff.
Looking not unlike what actually lurks in real caves. You guys are twisted, not interested.
Especially if what lurks in caves is me.
Yeah.
Um,
Anyway, hey gals, guess what?
we got a trailer for the Vampire Lestat.
Oh Lord.
Season 3 of Interview with the Vampire.
This is the horniest cast ever gets watched. Go on. It's true.
If you're not watching this show, I will say, it is one of the best written and one of the prettiest shows I've ever seen. But also, wow. Yeah, Sam Reed is on full display. I think this is the first time he's ever sung professionally, so he worked with the composer for the
Oh, I'm
entire
so
show,
glad it was
Daniel
singing.
Hart.
It was on display.
That's not the only thing.
Oh Lord. No.
We might in
Frontal
post
or
add
back?
the image that is. Oh, it's so sexy.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at that before show.
Yeah. Honestly, again, yeah. If you have not checked this show out, it's some of the best writing I've seen in a long time. I think it's gorgeous. The characters are so well done. I know, Kat, you read the book and also watched the unfortunate movie.
I read the book. I was horrified at finding out that Anne Rice was involved in the movie because the book I love. It's about art and religion and culture and sex and time and all of these things. And then you watch the movie and it's about sex.
And then the show is about art and culture and time and sex and religion and who you are in the universe. And it's absolutely stunning. We did see... obviously we saw Lestat, we saw Louis, we saw Armand, we saw a very brief glimpse of Claudia. So we are getting some things re-examined, which I think could be very interesting.
Yeah, no spoilers, but some things have to be re-examined if
Yeah.
you see all that.
And some things have already been re-examined in season 2, which I definitely like getting. We got a scene from a different perspective, which I absolutely love. And honestly, I think everyone in the show is giving it absolutely their all. I am interested to see the bitch off between Lestat and Daniel Malloy, because they will be interacting for the first time, and they are both the most petty bitches I think I've ever seen in a TV show in my life.
I love Lestat. I love the book version of Lestat. I also honestly love the movie version of Lestat.
It's not a terrible movie. I was just very disappointed with it.
Yeah, I read the book after I watched the movie.
I didn't.
But, I mean,
Lucky.
I could go, it doesn't matter. But Lestat is a wonderful character. I would hate him in real life.
Oh,
good thing.
everyone sucks so bad, yeah.
But
He's the haughty European, like, asshole of your dreams. Like,
yeah. And I
I
love
have that.
it's a colonized, like, through and through.
Okay.
You built for you to hate him.
I love watching his tantrums that he
Yeah.
swears he doesn't have, and that Louis has the tantrum. Like, no, you both have
I will say,
tantrums.
changing Louis from a plantation owner in the 1700s to a black man in the late 1800s New Orleans is
Yeah. Oh, I loved that.
all of the context that they've added with changing race, changing dynamics, changing all of that has been
Armand's backstory.
Armand. Yeah.
Armand in the book is just like a brown guy, I think. But it's not specific.
Yeah.
And then,
And
like,
it's
Armand is
specific in the
highly
show.
Like, I've seen it described as Twilight grown up. I will absolutely say no. No, it's not. It's the Lost Boys as a full lore is closer.
If you have not seen, it's on AMC, and that's a pain in the ass. The first 2 seasons are on Netflix now.
Sail the
So you
seas.
can, or Sail the Seas if you want. I do love Pirates of the Caribbean as a franchise. If you want to watch it on Netflix, great. If you want to watch it via other methods, that's amazing, and we support
The Jolly Roger websites.
Jolly Roger websites are fantastic. Yar. Watch this show. It's
Oh, we
so
got
fucking good.
And that's our show.
Oh,
it.
there you go.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, why do you gotta make it weird?
Because I always do.
You reached into her thigh to grab her hand.
I did. I'm sorry.
I'm a sheep.
Wait,
So
now,
we get to
now I feel
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, she
Hey,
shoots
Jason.
her knife. Anyway, that's the show.
That's our
Thank you
show.
for joining us at the SCNS Live Nation. My name is Jason the X.
Thank you for being very patient with us with all of this.
I'm going to be doing some work this week. I think I figured out a solution for XSplit, and no, I'm not too much work this weekend.
I think the
So
solution
don't
is to
expect many
delete your
clips.
computer.
No,
Yeah, the
don't expect
solution-
clips this week. This is trash audio. We're not going to do clips. But we do have shorts.
Is
From
this-
FitCon.
Is the solution fire?
I mean, always. Yeah. But we will be getting it fixed. I'll be running some tests. You might see some game streams, so I can get it done. I won't be doing much this weekend. I'm taking my family to Six Flags over Texas.
Oh, nice. Oh, they're open right now?
Yes,
They're
they're doing the
Fright
Fright Fest.
Fright Fest.
I'll
Yes.
be recovering still.
Because, in case y'all didn't know, my son turned 18 years old.
Wow.
I
I remember when he was a wee little baby.
I know.
We've
I
been
hate
friends
this.
for a long time now.
Yeah, but he isn't a. I mean, we made a cake for him, and as he blew out the gas, I said, "You're a man now. You think you can take me?" He said, "Absolutely not."
Better than the get the fuck out of this house. You're
No,
18.
No,
I was
Did you take
like,
him to buy a lottery ticket?
I mean,
Jay, you can do the trick I told you. So I was talking with my friend Happy, and they mentioned talking to their kid and just randomly going, so now that you're an adult, and then dropping some wisdom to make their child uncomfortable. All I'm saying is you can just do that now to your kid. Just
I
like,
probably could, but no.
you're an adult now, and then take him to buy a scratch off.
Yeah, just the thought of honestly, this is his home. He's got a room here whenever. So, you know.
And your son is chill as fuck.
I couldn't imagine I don't understand those parents that would do that because this is still my child. He's going to be 40 something years old at some point. He's still going to be my child.
Shut up.
So I'll be old as hell. But he turned 18. So we're taking him to Six Flags. It's going to be an expensive trip, but no one wanted to go to State Fair this year. Go figure.
It's not a good experience.
And he's 18. Good for you.
Yeah, so
Make a
I'll be
time
doing that
with
this
it.
weekend. Also hanging out with, announcement. Shout out to the boys over at A Toy Kind of Mood. Our friend that we met, Travis Moody.
Yeah.
They invited me to be a regular member of the cast. It won't interfere with what we do over here. It's just
Better not.
it's a venue that I can go and talk toys on, and so please go check out A Toy Kind of Mood. Wednesdays usually they go on a little bit later, 9 Central. So yeah,
You're going to be staying
Yeah,
up so
stay.
late.
but Travis is actually here in Dallas, so they went live at 6 yesterday.
Yeah, it takes us like 6 hours to do the show. Come on.
So check out A Toy Kind of Mood. Thanks to those guys over there for asking me to be a part of that, and I get to talk some toys. But in the meantime, go check out supercoolnerdshow.com. We post some stories. Possibly could have some good interviews coming up here soon. So yeah,
We're working on it.
of course, check us out on all the socials at SCNS Live at Super Cool Nerd Show. Shout out to Brittany in the chat who, when she said her first cosplay, that was actually where I did my first cosplay. In Corpus Christi. That's actually where we met. Check out Bookmark by Brittany, her channel. She's doing good work over there. And yeah, if you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at JasonTheX.
Follow me on Instagram, Threads at The Good Cast, and Blue Sky at Moon Pie.
Find me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Better Cat. I haven't told you guys this, I want to do a follow-up to our whole campaign, just like a talk back. We could call it the new Tirana and Appendix.
We got to come up with a better name for our D&D games too.
But the appendix, I could call it the appendix.
appendix.
I got that.
It's funny to me. It's
I'll think of
so
a-
funny to me.
I'll think of a clever name for the next.
And I think you got some stuff you want to talk about, right? Or maybe some upcoming things.
Oh yeah, on the week of Halloween, our show will be a special one where we watch more indie horror.
The third annual.
The third annual indie horror thing. I don't know what else to call it.
I
show.
I got the complaint last year from y'all that a lot of them weren't that scary. So I have found some more that I have found some that I think are scarier.
There's say that to her.
It was maybe mild feedback, but like it's a lot of fun every year.
Well,
Yeah.
she gonna mess it
It messes you up. I can handle it.
There's a couple that I want to choose, but I have to see if there's a way to pull the videos for them, or else we can't watch them.
Yeah.
Because they're not YouTube videos; they are like reels. Because fun fact, the reels are kind of scary now.
I think I can work on something with that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Don't worry. I have a backup plan if that doesn't work.
We got this.
Yeah, a lot of fun every year watching some scary shit.
Yeah. So that's also a heads up. So if you are not down for that, you don't have to watch that week, and that's okay.
We'll give you plenty of fair warning. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Hoping to be rolling some dice again on this channel. I got the urge.
Soon, yeah.
Yeah, we had FakeCon. That kind of took the edge off, a little bit. But yeah, we need to do some of that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that is it for us. We will see you next week, and as we always say around here, keep on nerding.
Y'all are
SCNS Live, Knives Out version.
super cool nerds.